Welcome to Legal Consolidated. Today we're doing a training course on company powers of attorneys. There are human being powers of attorneys called enduring powers of attorneys in every state of Australia, and there's medical lifestyle powers of attorneys in every state and territory of Australia. But today we're doing a company power of attorney. So there are many types of legal documents you can build on Legal Consolidated's website, such as shareholders agreements, deeds of gift, lots of company documents, and today we're doing a company power of attorney. Division 7A loan agreement if your company is owed money. So let's have a look at the company power of attorney. So with all our documents, there's a checklist so you can see which questions we're going to ask, and there's also a full sample with the cover letter. There's your cover letter on the law firm's livery, the law firm's logo. There's the minutes, and there is the company power of attorney. You can also read, before you start building for free, all the information about what is required for a company power of attorney. For example, it must be done by way of deed. There's a difference between a company, a director, and a person holding a power of attorney. And these things will come up as we start building the document for free. Does ASIC require that the company be registered? There's lots of different issues and we address all of them. We've been providing this document since 1988, and if there's a question we've never been asked, we'll add it to the hints. But that's why it's important to start building the document before you telephone the law firm. So I'm going to press the big green button, start for free. It's currently looking at all my past documents, and I've got thousands of them, and I could pick up the data, the information, the answers from another document that I built. Perhaps it's a couples estate planning bundle, but in this instance I'm going to start the company power of attorney afresh with no answers in it. The first thing you'll see is a list of questions, and these are the questions going to be asked: company, director, attorney, reference and summary. On the right hand side are the hints, which are extremely valuable. So what's the difference between a company power of attorney and a human power of attorney? And that will answer that question there in some detail. So those people that are very controlling, engineers and primary school teachers, they want to read that in the totality. Others may not be that interested in the difference. They just want to get a company power of attorney. Can the company appoint just one person? Yes, but we'll see how that pans out. So let's put the company name in.
Something went wrong. Try again.
And we will put the ABN in. The Australian company number, 9 digits. And the place of incorporation is New South Wales in this instance, and the company was incorporated back in 2024. So let's have a look. So there's the address of the company. It's currently registered in Victoria. Now I've got a green tick. Green tick means that Legal Consolidated is happy. I'm now going to press next. And the director's details. Colin James Smith. If you've got a middle name, then you need to put in the middle name. If this is a legal document, it's a deed, so you must put in your correct address, a correct name. So the directors live in Queensland. Now, we are going to put the attorney. So what's going on here? Who's the attorney? The attorney is the person who the company is appointing to hold the power of attorney, the company power of attorney. So, Professor Davies, I'm still unsure about the difference between a human power of attorney and a company power of attorney. Well, a human power of attorney, of which there's 16 different types in Australia, is a human giving another human a power of attorney. Stand in the shoes of. Power of attorney, if you're an attorney, you stand in the shoes of. Is an attorney a lawyer? Yes, in America it's a lawyer, but in Australia, attorney is the person you appoint under a power of attorney. The company power of attorney is a company, not a human, a company, not directors, not shareholders. It's the company appointing a human being to hold the power of attorney on behalf of the company. And that attorney, that person holding the power of attorney, will act in the company's best interest at all times. Is a person holding the company power of attorney the same as a director? No, very different. A director is responsible for the acts of the company. Power of attorney doesn't have a director's obligations, director's duties. So why would you want a company power of attorney? Read the hints on that topic, but basically directors go missing. They're skiing in Japan, they're threadbow, or they're overseas, they're dead, or they could be missing or of unsound mind. Obviously, if they're unsound mind, they can't remain directors for too long. So it's a protection, and you will find that most accountants and lawyers and financial planners that build documents on our website will want to make sure that when they build a company on the Legal Consolidated's website, they'll also build a company power of attorney. So the attorney name is Martha Joanne Tomlinson. So Martha lives in the great state of New South Wales. What are the attorney's obligations? So there they go. This will be the cover letter also to give your attorneys. Are directors still liable for the attorney's actions? And they are, because being a director is a huge responsibility. That's why if you're following an asset protection strategy of such as, excuse the sexist language, the man of straw, it's high risk, it's hold bad jobs like being a director, versus the woman of substance, or hold good things like, say, shares in a company or the family home. So I've now got 3 ticks. I'm doing well, and I'm now going to reference. I'm happy with the name of the document being company power of attorney. I might call it Smith. Some accountants, lawyers, financial advisors might have hundreds of documents they built on our website. And I'm going to go to summary. Now this is important to check to make sure the spelling and the grammar is correct, and make sure that Toldell should only have 1 L. Goodness gracious. So I will go back to Toldell, make it only 1 L, and go back directly to summary again, and that looks correct. I'm correct. So now I'm going to press lock and build. And here is the enter the payment details. So I'll put in my credit card details. And success. I've now built the document, paid for it and built it. Now with all legal consolidated documents, it takes about 60 seconds to prepare the document, but build it on our law firm's website once you've put your credit card details in. And it will be emailed to you to the address the email address you have on record, which you can update anytime. Also, we can open it up straight away, and I'm very excited. I'm going to open up this company power of attorney straight away. I'm going to access the document. So all documents are stored here. I could delete them if I wanted to, but all documents are stored there. I can see I've got a I've got a tax invoice, which is interesting, but I want to see this company power of attorney. So I've just downloaded it. It's a PDF, and I'll open it up and have a look. Aha, let's make that a bit bigger so we have a good look at it. So firstly, it's on the law firm's letterhead. And there's lots of good things about how to print the document out. We could email it to the attorney for him to have a look at, to make sure he or she's happy to do so, to sign it. And there's the minutes, signed by all the shareholders and directors. There may only be one shareholder and one director, and that's fine. That's common. And that's the company power of attorney. And if we go through, the company will need to sign as a company seal, well, under section 127 of the Act, and there's the attorney, Martha, signing. So that's the power of attorney for a company. Very important if you have a company which is a bucket company or is a trustee of a family trust. It makes no difference. You always should have a company power of attorney. Directors do go missing, or sometimes the directors will not be able to be found to be signed or can't be found, and it will protect the company. It's best practice to have a company power of attorney. If you have any legal questions, telephone the law firm and we can help you build this document, but start the building process first. It's highly educational.